Welcome to the Capt Bill's training video on hand setting. As a Capt Bill's referee, proper hand setting can be difficult to identify and is a subjective call. This video will help you identify how to make the proper call. Why is this important? Because it reduces confusion on the court, it improves the overall level of play, and it enforces the rules of the International Volleyball Federation. After watching this video, you will be able to identify the differences between a legal handset and an illegal handset so that you can make the proper call during regular gameplay. First, we will demonstrate proper and improper hand positions and then provide real-time examples of hand setting during regular gameplay. Then we will test your knowledge by showing some examples and letting you make the call. Now we're going to show you some close-ups of receiving and releasing a handset to improve your ability to identify handsets during live gameplay. This will help you establish a strong foundation for making the correct call, identify differences between legal and illegal handsets, and break down the steps associated with completing a handset. In order to receive the ball, you should start with your hands over your head, your palms facing up and slightly inward. Thumbs and index fingers should be about 2 inches apart in order to cradle the ball. In this picture, Adam is demonstrating the proper stance. Here's what it would look like in profile. And here's how your fingers should look when you cradle the ball. After you receive the ball, you should briefly lower the ball to your chin using only your middle fingers, your index fingers, and your thumbs. To release the ball, you should push the ball straight up into the air and release from both hands at the same time. In this picture, Adam is demonstrating the proper hand position for lowering the ball before you release it. And here is what it would look like with the ball. Here, Adam is demonstrating where to release the ball. In this picture, Adam is demonstrating releasing the ball with both hands to avoid putting any spin on the ball. Here is a handset in slow motion. Notice that Adam only uses his fingers to control the ball. He maintains contact with the ball for less than a second, and he releases the ball with both hands at the same time. There are some common hand-setting mistakes you may encounter during a game, like making a full-handed catch of the ball where the palms come into contact with the ball, or pausing too long before releasing the ball, or not releasing the ball with both hands at the same time. In this picture, Adam is using improper hand positioning to receive the ball because his palms are making contact with the ball. In this clip, we see that Adam has lowered the ball all the way to his chest, which means that he has held on to the ball too long before releasing. In this image, Adam is demonstrating what it looks like when the ball is not released by both hands at the same time. Rotation on the ball is a good indication of improper hand setting because it means the ball wasn't released by both hands at the same time. Let's look at some examples of hand setting during live play. In a real game, you will need to be able to judge these handsets quickly and with authority. These clips are designed to prepare you for game speed, provide a safe environment to assess and review handsets, and improve your ability to make quick decisions. You can pause and rewind these clips if you need to review them further. Now that you've seen handsets in live play, it's time to see what you've learned. Watch the following clip and pause when it is finished. Identify whether you'd call the sets in the next clip legal or illegal and explain why. think those were good sets or bad sets? Pause the video to determine your response. While you are thinking, remember the criteria for determining a bad set. You can rewind the video if you need to, but remember, you will not have this option during live play. When you are ready, press play to hear the answer.
Alright, while that set was clean, it's because when Adam brought the ball in, it came in, hit both his hands at the same time, and left at the same time. There was no double and no lift.
How did you do? Let's take a look at this next set of clips. Remember to pause when it's done, determine your answer, and explain why. When you are ready, press play to hear the answer. It's decision time again. Were those sets good or bad? Pause the video to determine your response and explain why. You should not have to rewind the video at this point in the instruction. When you are ready, press play to hear the answer.
Alright, there are two things wrong with those sets you just saw. On the first two, Adam brought the ball and controlled it for too long. He brought it down too far before he released the ball, so that's a lift. On the second two, you saw that he got underneath it and the ball rolled off the back of his fingers, which is also a lift. Both of those are illegal sets.
How did you do on that last knowledge check? Congratulations! You completed the Capt Bill's handset training video. If you have any questions, ask your head rep and explore these additional resources.